My loves, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? So anyway, who done came through in a clutch, honey? I had to go get up and get my hair fixed. I was not playing no games today, y'all. I got up, okay. Uh, I heard about this bus driver getting shot last night. It happened last Friday, apparently. So it's been like a week today, guys. Heard about this bus driver getting shot. Long story short, when I looked up the bus driver, guys, long story short, when I looked up the bus driver, long story short, when I looked up the bus driver, girl, he's one of my bus drivers. Like, he a straight one of my bus drivers, you know. And I because sometimes I try to, de-escalate from social media. I don't know if de-escalate is a word, but I'm using it. Because every single time I go on there, it is some bad news. R.I.P., R.I.P., R.I.P. I was watching Aaliyah J vlogs the other day. And she was talking about how she don't pick up her phone when she first gets up. And I actually kind of feel it with it. Because you filtrate so much negative energy within those 5 minutes. You know, everything is an energy. Everything is a frequency. So, guys, when I heard about that, when I saw the crispy liner, like I said, to me, the guy has the best liner that I have ever seen in St. Louis. Whoever his barber is, know what he doing. I mean, you can see his liner before you even get on the bus. And it's weird because I'm a woman and I pay attention to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, it had kind of freaked me out that, and he was at work driving. He was driving the bus and somebody shot into the bus and struck him in the head. Now, all I'm trying to figure out is what in the world. I just shook my head. Because I said, you know what? Sorry, yeah, I'm fixing that hard. You know, guys, you just can't, we can't hardly do nothing. You know, and like I said, I know him. He's been my driver for a little minute because I catch that 35. I used to catch 35 almost every day, getting off work and stuff like that. And when I get off at 3, we'd get that 3:15 bus with him or something like that. And so when I saw that, I just kind of hated to hear that because I was like, dang, that dude, he a cool dude, you know. Seemed like he trying to do decent, you know. What the hell makes somebody just shoot at a bus? So, y'all, hold on. Let me buff that in, honey, because who didn't buff that? Okay, anyway, okay, there we go. So, y'all, that kind of had me freaked out a little bit because I didn't know that happened. Apparently, like I said, it happened last week, guys. But I didn't even know anything about it. I'm very tired because once I found that out last night, it put me in a damper mood because I found out one of my classmates passed. Then somebody, one of the dudes that make clothes, somebody named Mr. Love, he passed. And yesterday, so it was just, Facebook was going through one. Everybody is just like going through it at the same time, And so, of course, when I found out what happened to him, I went trying to look up the darn story, and just to hear that, y'all, like low key, it made me do not want to ride the bus. Like I told y'all, I have been feeling weird the past 2 or 3 times I have been on the bus. I did not know what it was. Maybe my spirit was picking up something because, like I said, I be thinking I be too deep. And when I was on the bus, I kept saying, I guess I didn't tap into it. I didn't, And the simple fact is, he drives for Metro. So, like I said, I have been on his bus plenty of times. I sure have. He has been my driver, y'all, plenty of times. So when I saw that kind of made me feel some type of way last night. And so then when I went and watched his kids' mama page, and she on there, family got to plead and offer rewards. But the way people so hard up with money now, I would offer a reward for my some love information too. I ain't even gonna hold you for real. I would offer some information too. I mean, I'd offer a reward too. Cause shoot, it's a pandemic. People so hard up for money, baby. Somebody gonna tell. Somebody knows something. And tell you, the girl was on there saying something about the dude that had shot him. He had shot at another bus first, which is kind of weird to me. So maybe he was looking for this dude. For what reason, we don't know. But he shot at another bus first. He shot at a whole. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to hear about the mask. So like I said, y'all, it kind of made me like, he shot into another bus first. But sorry, y'all. He shot into. So he shot into another bus first. Now nobody got hit on that bus, right? But one of the passengers got got a little glass on and stuff, but it wasn't no fatalities. But just the point that y'all shooting in the buses and stuff. I was like, I don't feel like that. Like I'm telling y'all, I've been having this weird feeling the past 2-3 times that I have rode to the bus, to be perfectly, totally honest with y'all. And then when I found out that happened, it just made me feel some type of way. My heart just went out to his kids and his baby mama, My heart just went out to that family. Because when it affect one of us, it affect all of us. Because like I said, he drove for the bus. Apparently, he's some type of rapper, which I remember that because one day his face was on the side of the bus. Or something like that. His face was on the side of the bus we was on. So I knew I did know he was in the music industry some type of way. I think he raps pretty good or something. I was going to go back today and listen to some of his music. But y'all, that had kind of creeped me out, y'all. I just could not sleep real good. And then I just had to take me some nighttime meds. And then I just went to sleep. And then I woke back up at about 3 o'clock because I was trying not to be late for work. Then I woke up at 6. Probably about 6:20 for real. And then the way I was kind of discombobulated, the Uber wanted to charge $40. I was like, forget it. I'll just go, tomorrow. I couldn't make it because the Lyft was trying to charge me $40. Mind you, my trip last week was $27. That was with tax. Now all of a sudden they sending me some type of thing talking about I still owe $4. How do I still owe y'all $4 from last week when y'all take y'all money first? I'm not paying no extra $4. It's only $4. But the point of the matter is I paid $27 to get to work last week. 12 minutes. And that was with one stop. So this morning, some of them first one was like 22. So then I'm trying to schedule that. I couldn't schedule it. So then it said like 26. Then it jumped. Then it flipped when I went back. 33, 32, $40. I was like, I am not about to pay $40 for no 12-minute drive. Now, if that had been an hour and I could have stopped at stores and stuff like that, then yeah. But $40 for 12 minutes? No. Now, I paid $20 because I was expecting to pay maybe $20, with tax. My job, I think I'm only 5 or 6 miles from my job. Something like that. The mileage is low. 9 miles. It ain't even 10. I think the car said 9 miles. And We got there. Because you got that's what I said, I'm about 12, 13 minutes away. I'm not even a full 15 minutes away, but if you include the lights, let's throw it up there. But it's about 12 minutes. So like I said, I was not finna pay $40. I figured we was gonna get some snow or something, because baby, it is foggy here where I am, honey. So my heart just went out to that family. Like I said, the simple fact of the matter is that when I saw who it was, it made me feel some type of way. If it affects one of us, y'all, it affects all of us in some kind of way. And then, like they said, after that's done happened to them, now a lot of the bus drivers don't want to come to work. I don't blame them. If people shooting all randomly at the bus, hell, I feel like that, and I'm a passenger. Now that I will pay for Uber, because at least you in there by yourself for the most part. Cause for real, I don't like being in enclosed spaces. Now, this is the thing. That's why I say it. Don't think for 1 second that I don't think COVID is not real or nothing like that, y'all. It's just that I do have a hard time breathing in the mask, because I have the anxiety disorder. And then trying to work on the assembly line, y'all. And I was so out of breath last Friday, honey. I had to pull my mask down. I didn't even care who saw me or said anything. I was hot. And so when you got your mask and over your nose and mouth, and you trying to put triggers on for 8 hours, the two just don't go together. So I like I said, I still, even though I don't want to have my mask on all the time, I still think the COVID is real. I still don't like being in the, the enclosed space with other people, like how the bus got the enclosed space with all those people. No, ma'am. No, sir. Who ain't finna do that is me, y'all. I don't like being in enclosed spaces with a lot of people. I'm weird like that right now. But like I said, it just is what it is. But y'all, my heart went out to that family last night. I just was like, oh my gosh, were they serious? When I saw who it was and all of that stuff, like I said, like if it affects one, it affects us all. Cause somebody knows somebody that know that family, that know the baby mama, that know the kids, that know the drivers. Like I said, he's been my driver. I've been on his bus several times. I definitely know him. When you ride the bus on a regular, you learn the regular drivers, even when they switch drivers. Like the girl that drives the Page bus, her, I know her. And then I know the other yellow bus driver, a couple of the men bus drivers are regular. So I pay attention to my drivers. So even when they switch the routes, they remember, those bus drivers remember their regular spaces. Trust me. Most of them can tell you what time I got a 5:30 I pick up from right here, my so-and-so from the county route, blah, blah, blah. They be knowing they customers more than you think they do. They know. Because I've listened to them talk on several occasions. So they be knowing, you know. And one time I was so appreciative, because one time I was coming from the county trying to get to my job. Wasn't nowhere out there for me to get no change from. So I had a $5 bill, y'all. But I did not have no change. And I was out there by Barrington Downs, girl. And the lady almost didn't even want to let me on the bus. I'm like, look, I'm okay. Soon as I get down here, it's nowhere for me to get no change. And she was giving me a hard time, like I was trying not to pay. She saw that I had the $5 in my hand. Ma'am, I am a regular. I told her, look, I'm a regular on the bus. I'm not trying to run no type of scam. I guess she thought since I was coming from Barrington Downs, she looking girl, you don't know my situation or what's going on. Either way, I'm on the bus. And I was just trying to tell her, like, look, I don't have any change. And the people that know that I be on the route regularly, they was like, okay, go ahead. Because they know I couldn't get changed till I got to the handling station. So since we was a couple places away from, so sometimes it do help to have a rapport with the drivers. Because they know when you pay. They know who have the monthly passes, weekly pass. They know I always pay. Even when you change your hair and stuff like that, those drivers remember you just like you remember them. And most of the time, I speak, especially, boy, if I get a good bus driver, that whole conversation and stuff, boy, and where you just be rapping about life and stuff like that, that make the time go by faster. Talking about they not ready to say that COVID is over until they don't think it cause no more concern. Exactly. Of course we still in a pandemic. Here they go, talking about another strand of COVID. All these people getting vaccinated, and then here y'all start talking about all these other strands of COVID. This gonna be 3-4 years looking like. See, increased global vaccination rate. These people are vaccinated. People are vaccinated. We've been in this pandemic since in 2019, beginning of 2020. It's gonna be 2022. So that's gonna be 2 full years. And they saying that they can't let it up because, well, like I said, now they can't let it up right now because it's still poses a threat. Either way, like I said, just my heart goes out to that bus driver and his family. Jay, Jay Tracks, because he a DJ or something like that. But I just always call him Mr. Bus Driver. I ain't even gonna lie, Mr. Bus Driver. I call him. That's what I call him. I call the men Mr. Bus Driver and the women Mr. Bus Driver, unless I know them personally. And then I be, hey, such and such and such. And even then I say bus driver. Because maybe they don't want everybody calling them by their name. So I just call him Mr. Bus Driver. But I pray for the family of Mr. Bus Driver. And also pray for the other bus drivers because y'all they feeling fearful to drive and stuff like that. So just pray that God gives them some form of peace, And maybe if people need a couple of 2-3 weeks off work, they need to just work rhythm right now because that may have traumatized a lot of people. Because I feel that way as a passenger, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna hold you. That's how I feel. That's as a passenger. So anyway, y'all, happy Vlogmas, guys. I love you guys. Be blessed. And now I had a whole handful of nails. Somehow I done broke 3 this morning. Crazy. But it's alright. This one is still hanging strong. But look, y'all. I done broke 1, 2, 3. But it's alright. I put them off every month. I gotta get some different glue. But anyway, y'all. Happy Vlogmas. And just keep people in your prayers this season. And check on your strong friends. You don't never know what somebody, baby mama, baby daddy, uncle, auntie, grandma, mama going through. Just, it's a how you doing? Do you need anything? Goes a long way. Most of the time, just how you doing make change a person's whole day. Love y'all.